What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Friday. That means Zer is back in the tower. He's right over here in the hangar. Let's go check out what he's got. I'll give you guys some recommendations. First off, for the Titans, we've got the PEREGRINE Greaves. I love these. They're so much fun in certain situations. Nightfall on the Shadow Thief Strike. You can one-shot the Wolf Walker tank if Brawler is one of the modifiers for that week. That's very fun to do. In PvP, you can one-shot a Radiant Skin Warlock with your shoulder charge or a Blade Dancer. However, because these things are so infrequent, it's not really a top tier exotic. You know, it's one of those things that's really fun to use, but situationally, it just doesn't come up that often. The intellect roll on these is 140 out of 166, so not maxed out, but not awful. So, you know, it's a good week to pick them up if you don't have them. If you've got plenty of strange coins, I'd recommend picking them up just because they're fun to play with in certain occasions. If you're low on strange coins, I'd probably wait on the next DLC and see what is going to be available then. All right, next for the hunters, we got the Crest of Alpha Lupi. This is definitely a very good exotic. It's a 147 strength roll, which is, there's a max of 181, so it's a little on the low side, but if you don't have this, you're definitely going to want to pick it up. This has a few perks on it that are really good. The main one is Keeper of the Pack. You revive fallen teammates faster, they revive you faster. Boom. Trials of Osiris, normal mode raids, nightfalls, any of that kind of content. This just makes it easier as a team. Your teammates are going to love that you have this. You're going to love that you have it. It doesn't matter if you're the one getting revived. It doesn't matter if they're getting revived. It just happens faster. Your super also spawns additional orbs for teammates. That makes your team stronger as a whole. It's a very good perk. It's a very good piece of chest armor. Also, you get extra hand cannon and special ammo. Both are very useful. Next, for the Warlocks, we got the Apotheosis Veil. This one situationally is pretty good. The main perk on this is going to be Private Reserves. Immediately regenerate health on activating your super. It's got another one, Infusion, replenish health each time you pick up an Orb of Light. They go hand in hand pretty well. Basically, the Apotheosis Veil allows you to be alive longer. In Crota's End, this was a very popular choice because of the Infusion perk. Basically, you'd pick up some Orbs of Light, you'd get your health back. You didn't have to worry about the Relic for health regen in Crota's End, or in hard mode where there was no way to get your health back at all. Really though, I don't find it that useful in other content. Private Reserves is kind of cool. If you pop Radiant Skin, you can go into a fight in PvP, having full health plus you're super active. But really, it's so situational, kind of like the PEREGRINE Greaves, that, you know, it just doesn't come up often enough to justify the exotic slot for me. The roll on it is 109 discipline. It maxes out at 137, so it's a pretty good roll, but I wouldn't call it a top tier exotic. Next up, we got the Plan C. This is my favorite fusion rifle for PvP. It's very fun to use. The perks on it include hip fire. This weapon has bonus accuracy while firing from the hip. Accelerated coils to reduce charge time. A lot of people will go with perfect balance instead. This weapon has extremely low recoil. And Plan C, charge and equip times are very short immediately after swapping to this weapon. This gun is awesome in PvP. You know, most people won't use a fusion rifle at all anymore in PvP, I can attest. This gun is still good in PvP. I really like it. In PvE, I rarely use it. I don't use it ever, but in PvP, it's pretty fun to use. The range is just long enough to reach out and one-shot kill somebody who's rushing at you with a shotgun. So if you time your charges right, if you get used to using this weapon, you can be very frustrating to shotgun users, which is a very nice feeling. Next up, we got exotic shards and an exotic gauntlet engram. So if you're looking for any exotic gauntlets, you can gamble on it by spending some motes of light. I will say this, at this point we know that the new content is coming. We're going to want to see some of the new exotics. Motes of light we know are going to be very valuable in the next DLC. So you may want to start holding on to those motes of light instead of spending them on older exotics that may not even get upgraded in year 2. For curios, we've got auto rifle telemetry, pulse rifle telemetry, and scout rifle telemetry. If you want to upgrade any of those 3 weapon types faster, you can pick these up, use them when you turn in some bounties, and they'll upgrade much faster. We got the plasma drive and the emerald coil, so if you'd like to upgrade a blue rare sparrow to legendary status and change the color of the contrail, you can use those. I think they're pretty fun. Of course, we got heavy ammo synthesis and the mote of light currency exchange. So all in all, I would say it's a pretty underwhelming Xur week. The Peregrine Greaves are a lot of fun, but most of the stuff is super old vanilla Destiny stuff. If you don't have Plan C, I'd recommend picking it up. It's very good in PvP. So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.